Have you ever woken up from a weird dream? The kind that sticks in your head all day but you can't quite figure out? Maybe it gave you a chill or even a sense of shame without knowing why. That's no coincidence. Carl Jung, one of history's greatest psychologists, believed dreams aren't just random stories. They're messages from your unconscious, uncovering truths you'd rather ignore. But why does this happen? And how can you use your dreams to better understand yourself? Let's dive into this together. Jung saw dreams as a gateway to the unconscious, a part of your mind where desires, fears, and memories you push aside in daily life live. Unlike Freud, who thought dreams were about repressed wishes, Jung believed they were broader, a conversation between who you think you are and who you really are. While you sleep, your unconscious takes over, showing you what you avoid facing. But what exactly is it trying to tell you? Picture a simple dream. You're lost in a dark forest. You wake up anxious, thinking it was just a nightmare. For Jung, it's not random. The forest might symbolize your unconscious, and being lost could reflect something you don't want to confront, a fear, a doubt, a decision you've been putting off. Dreams speak in symbols, not straight words, which is why they feel confusing, but also why they're so rich. They're like a secret language of your soul. So, why do dreams reveal what you don't want to admit? Jung said the unconscious is a guardian of truth. During the day you wear masks at work, with friends, even with yourself, to fit in or stay safe. But at night those masks drop. The unconscious doesn't care about what's comfortable. It wants you to grow. And to grow, it forces you to face what you've buried, regrets, talents you've ignored, pains you pretend aren't there. Jung called this hidden part the shadow. Everything you reject about yourself, but that lives in your dreams. Ever dreamed you were fighting with someone you love, or doing something you'd never do awake? That might be your shadow showing up, revealing a side of you that you deny. It's not there to scare you, it's there to wake you up. The question is, how do you make sense of these messages? And why do they matter so much? Let's take it slow. Jung said dreams have their own logic. They're not chaos. They have characters, settings, and emotions that form a pattern. Think of a dream like a play your unconscious directs. The characters, even yourself in the dream, might represent parts of your mind. The setting is the stage for your inner conflicts. And the emotions, they're the cry of what needs to be noticed. For example, dreaming you're flying might feel freeing, but Jung would say to dig deeper. Flying could mean freedom, but also escape. What are you running from? A responsibility? A tough truth? Or maybe it's a longing to break free from something holding you back. For Jung, dreams are compensatory. They bring what's missing in your waking life, like a balance you didn't know you needed. But why do dreams feel so mysterious? Because they speak an ancient language full of archetypes, universal symbols. Jung believed we inherit from humanity. A river might mean life or change. A snake could be danger or renewal. These symbols aren't just yours. They tie you to something bigger, what Jung called the collective unconscious. It's like your dreams are an echo of thousands of years of human history. So why do dreams unsettle us? Because they throw us into the unknown. Jung compared the unconscious to an ocean, vast, deep, sometimes terrifying. When you dream of something uncomfortable, falling, being chased, your brain isn't punishing you, it's calling you to look at what you've buried. Ignoring it, Jung said, lets the shadow grow, showing up as anxiety, anger, or choices you later regret. Let's bring this to real life. Modern neuroscience backs this up. Dreaming lights up your emotional brain, the amygdala and hippocampus, more than your logical side. That's why dreams hit hard and stir feelings you avoid. A 2019 Harvard study found that reflecting on dreams boosts self-awareness. Jung knew it. Dreams are a mirror, but you have to choose to look. So how do you start decoding them? Here's the first practical tip. Write everything down when you wake up. Jung said dreams fade fast, so grab a notebook and jot it all down. What you saw, felt, who was there. Don't judge, just record. Writing starts a conversation between your conscious and unconscious. Have you tried it? If you have, you know how details come flooding back. Second tip, look for patterns. Do you keep dreaming about water, a certain person, Jung said repeats are your unconscious knocking louder. Ask, what does this remind me of in my life? If you dream of an angry boss every week, it might be bottled up frustration at work or a fear of authority from childhood. Patterns unlock what you're hiding. Third tip, feel the symbols. Skip the dream dictionaries. Jung thought they were shallow. Ask, what does this symbol mean to me? A dog might be loyalty to one person, a threat to another. Dreamed of an old, crumbling house. It could be how you see your life or a memory you've buried. The meaning is yours and only you can crack it. Fourth tip, face the shadow. If a dream bothers you, yelling at someone, failing in public, don't run from it. Jung said these are the richest moments. Ask, what am I denying about myself that this shows? Maybe anger you won't own or a talent you're scared to show. The shadow isn't your enemy, it's part of you begging to be seen. Here's an example. You dream you're in a classroom, clueless about the answers while everyone laughs. You wake up embarrassed. For Jung, this could be your shadow revealing insecurity you hide, maybe at work or with friends. Write it down, spot the pattern, failure dreams, feel the symbol. What does a classroom mean to you? And face it. What do you fear others seeing? It's simple, but powerful. But why bother? Because for Jung, dreams are the path to individuation, blending your conscious and unconscious to become your true self, not who the world expects. Ignoring dreams is like ignoring an inner guide. Ever felt like something's missing in your life? It might be there in your dreams waiting to be found. Let's dig deeper. Jung said dreams aren't just personal. They tap into the collective unconscious. Ever dreamed of something you've never experienced, like an ancient war or a strange temple? Jung thought these come from archetypes we all share. A mountain might be a universal challenge. A mother figure could mean protection or control. These dreams link you to all of humanity. Think of a recurring dream. Say you dream you're falling. You wake up panicked, unsure why. Jung would say, check the context. Falling from where? To where? It might mean losing control, something in life you're gripping too tight, or surrender, fear of letting go. The unconscious uses these archetypes to show what you miss awake. Here's a historical example. Jung dreamed of a house with many floors, from a dark basement to a bright attic. He saw it as a map of the mind. The basement was the primal unconscious, the ground floor daily life, the attic ideals. That dream shaped his theory. What about you? Ever had a dream that felt like a puzzle but later clicked? That's your unconscious guiding you. Now picture a darker dream. You're being chased by a hooded figure. You wake up sweating. Jung would say, don't run from it. Who's that figure? It might be your shadow, a part of you reject. Maybe fear of failure or anger you've buried. Write it down, feel it, ask, what don't I want to face? It's tough, but that's where growth lives. Let's expand. Jung believed dreams can warn you. Ever dreamed of something that later happened, a fight, a choice? He called these premonitory dreams, but it wasn't magic. For him, the unconscious picks up signals your conscious mind misses, tensions, gut feelings. A 2020 study from the University of Zurich found regular dreamers have better insight into future conflicts. Have your dreams ever tipped you off? Another layer. Dreams spark creativity. Artists like Salvador Dali used dreams to paint the surreal. Scientists like Dmitri Mendeleev dreamed up the periodic table. Jung said the unconscious is a well of creativity, but you've got to dive in. Ever had a dream that sparked an idea, a song, a story? That's your unconscious handing you a gift. So why do we resist dreams? Because they pull us out of our comfort zone. We live in a world of distractions, work, screens, noise. But the unconscious doesn't give up. Ever notice how an ignored dream comes back stronger? Jung said it keeps pushing until you listen. Think of the last dream that stuck with you. What was it trying to say? Here are more practical tips. Fifth tip, talk to your dream. Jung used active imagination. Close your eyes. Revisit the dream. Ask the characters, what do you want? Dreamed of a wolf. Imagine asking why it showed up. It sounds odd, but Jung said it unlocks the unconscious. Ever tried chatting with a dream? Sixth tip, watch your body. Dreams hit you physically. Racing heart, sweat. Note how your body reacts. Jung saw this as the shadow trying to break through. If you dream you're trapped and wake up tense, something in life might be suffocating you. Your body doesn't lie. Use it as a clue. 7th tip, act on it. If a dream shows fear of failure, take a small risk. Speak up in a meeting, try something new. Jung said dreams call for action, not just thought. Ever change something because of a dream? It's your unconscious nudging you forward. Here's a real case. One of Jung's patients dreamed she was swimming against a river's current. She was shy, always giving in to others. Jung saw the river as her life. Swimming against it was her shadow demanding courage. She started standing up for herself, and her dreams shifted. Have your dreams ever asked you to change? Another story. Jung dreamed of a medieval knight before writing about archetypes. He saw it as the collective unconscious speaking. Have your dreams led you to something bigger? An idea, a connection? It's your unconscious linking you to the world. A heads up, not every dream is deep. Jung admitted some are just daily leftovers. Dreamed of pizza. Maybe you were hungry, but if it grabs you, shakes you, it's different. Ask, why did this move me? That's where the magic happens. Let's go further. Jung said, dreams can heal. Ever dreamed of someone you lost and woke up at peace? He saw this as the unconscious working through grief or regrets. A 2021 University of Milan study showed dreams help process trauma. Have your dreams ever eased something for you? Think about it. Dreams are a cycle. They reflect, warn, create, heal. Jung saw them as a dance between you and your unconscious. But modern life pulls us away. We're so busy we forget to sleep well. Ever felt your dreams fade from stress? It's time to stop and listen. Another tip. 8th, set a ritual. Before bed, ask your unconscious for an answer. Jung did this. He'd write a question like, what do I need to see? Studies show intending dreams boosts clarity. Ever asked your dreams for something? Here's a final example from this section. You dream you're on stage, but forget your lines. You wake up anxious. Jung would say, the stage is your public life. Forgetting is fear of falling short. Write it down, feel it. Talk to your dream self. Ask why you blanked. Maybe it's work insecurity. Act. Speak up next time. The dream guides you. Let's open a new chapter. Jung didn't see dreams as just personal. He tied them to culture. Think of ancient stories. Egyptians saw dreams as divine visions. The pharaoh dreamed of skinny and fat cows predicting famine. Jung would say that's the collective unconscious at work, using archetypes to warn. Ever had a dream that felt like it came from another time? Or look at legends. In Greek mythology, Morpheus, the god of dreams, shaped visions. Jung saw this as the unconscious personified, a maker of inner worlds. Dreamed of something mythic, a dragon, a king. It might be an archetype calling you to a bigger journey. What do your dreams say about your inner epic? Here's a famous dream. Chemist Auguste Kekulé dreamed of a snake biting its tail, the Ouroboros, an ancient symbol. He woke up and figured out benzene's structure, changing science. Jung would say, the collective unconscious spoke, bridging past and future. Have your dreams ever brought you a breakthrough like that? Now, a personal case. Once Jung dreamed of a flood before World War I. He saw it as a warning from the collective unconscious about coming chaos. It wasn't just his, it was everyone's. Ever had a dream that felt bigger than you? It might be your unconscious tying you to the world. Let's go deeper. Jung talked about the self, the core of your psyche, bigger than your ego. In dreams, it shows up as wise figures, an old man, a divine child. Ever dreamed of someone like that guiding you? Jung said the self uses dreams to lead you to wholeness. What's that inner guide told you? Think of a complex dream. You're in a maze, searching for a way out. You wake up puzzled. Jung would say the maze is your mind. The search is individuation. Who helps you in the dream? A stranger, an animal? That's your unconscious pushing you toward the self. Ever felt that quest in your dreams? More stories. Einstein dreamed he rode a beam of light that sparked relativity. Jung would say the unconscious gave him an archetype of endless motion. Have your dreams ever led you to something you can't explain? It's your unconscious opening doors. Another layer. Dreams and time. Jung believed they go beyond the present. Ever dreamed of a place you later visited? He saw this as the unconscious outside linear time, catching past, present, and future. A 2023 University of Kyoto study suggests dreams can process future memories. Have your dreams ever taken you beyond today? More tips. 9th tip. Compare dreams. Dreamed of fire last week, water today? Jung saw this as opposites talking. Passion and calm, destruction and healing. Write both down, see the contrast. What's changed in you between them? It's your unconscious showing growth. 10th tip. Be patient. Jung said dreams don't reveal themselves right away. A confusing dream today might click later. Keep your notebooks, reread them. Ever had an aha with old dreams? It's like piecing together a puzzle of yourself. 11th tip. Use art. Draw your dream, write a poem. Jung did this to understand better. A 2022 University of Oslo study found expressing dreams creatively boosts insight. Ever tried shaping your dreams? 12th tip. Check the mood. Wake up light or heavy. Jung saw emotional tone as an unconscious clue. If you dream of rain and wake up sad, it might be buried melancholy. What does your dream's weather say about you? Here's a cultural example. In Native American tradition, dreaming of a bear is a call to inner strength. Jung would say it's a power archetype. Ever had a dream like that, an animal guiding you? It might be your unconscious giving you courage. Think of movies. Inception explores dreams within dreams. Jung would love it. He said dreams have layers. Like an onion. Ever dreamed you woke up but were still dreaming? It's your unconscious daring you to go deeper. A clinical case. One of Jung's patients dreamed of a tall tower collapsing. He was arrogant, thought he controlled everything. Jung saw the tower as his ego crumbling. After reflecting, he changed. Have your dreams ever broken you down to build you up? Another angle. Dreams and the social shadow. Ever dreamed you were rejected by everyone? Jung would say it's your shadow showing fear of exclusion or a buried urge to rebel. What do your dreams say about how you fit with others? Let's go further. Jung talked about synchronicity, meaningful coincidences. Ever dreamed of something that happened soon after, like a friend calling? He saw this as the unconscious aligning with the universe. Have your dreams ever synced you with the world? 13th tip. Look at the opposite. Dreamed you were strong? Ask, where do I feel weak? Jung said, dreams balance extremes. If you dream you're a king, you might feel small. Ever seen that balance in your dreams? 14th tip. Explore silence. Silent dreams are rare but deep. Jung saw silence as the self-whispering. Ever had a mute dream? What did it murmur to you? Here's a myth. Odysseus, in the Odyssey, dreamed of the sea. Jung would say it's the collective unconscious, the journey archetype. Have your dreams taken you on an odyssey? What are you chasing in them? Think of a standout dream, maybe one where you flew over a city or fell into an endless void. What did it tell you then? And now, looking back? Jung said dreams are alive, they grow with you. What will your next one show? Here's an experiment. Tonight before bed, ask your unconscious, what don't I see in myself? Write down. Tomorrow's dream. Jung did this to dig deeper. Ever tried giving your unconscious a nudge? Now a reflection. Jung said dreams are like the Delphi oracle, know thyself. But the world pulls us outward. Work, social media. Ever felt your dreams drowned out by the rush? They're still there, waiting. One last example. You dream. You're in a desert alone with a storm coming. You wake up restless. Jung would say the desert is isolation, the storm buried emotion. Write it down, talk to it, act. Face something that cuts you off. What's this dream asking of you? So, why do dreams matter so much? For Jung, they're the road to wholeness. Individuation is that. Embracing your shadow archetypes and living your truth, not the world's. Ignoring dreams is ignoring yourself. Ever felt an emptiness you can't name? It might be there, waiting in your dreams. At their core, dreams are a living mystery. Jung spent his life exploring them, but said we never fully grasped them. And you? Ready to explore yours? They're not just stories. They're a map of what you hide, a guide to what you can become. Let's wrap with a challenge. Next time you wake from a dream, don't let it slip away. Write it down, reflect, feel it. Ask, what don't I want to admit? It might be hard, but it's freeing. Jung said dreams are letters from the unconscious. Open one, and if it works, share in the comments. What dream stuck with you? What truth did it reveal? Dreams aren't just daydreams. They're your unconscious shouting what you won't admit. Carl Jung gave us the keys to hear them, and now they're yours. If you want more about the mind and its secrets, subscribe. This journey's just starting. Because understanding dreams is understanding you, and that changes everything. But let's not stop there. Think of dreamers who shaped history. Mary Shelley dreamed of a monster and wrote Frankenstein. Jung would say her shadow came alive. Have your dreams ever given you something that scared and thrilled you? Or look at traditions. In shamanism, dreams are portals to other realms. Jung saw this as the collective unconscious at play. Ever dreamed of a place you can't explain, an impossible forest, a strange sky? It might be your unconscious taking you beyond. Here's another tip. 15th. Seek the absurd. Dreams love to go wild. You turn giant, the sky rains fire. Jung said absurdity is the unconscious yelling. Ever laughed at a crazy dream? What was it shaking you to see? 16th tip. Spot the other you. Dreamed you were someone else, a hero, a villain? Jung called this persona or shadow. Ask, who am I in this dream that I'm not awake? Ever seen yourself as another in your dreams? Think of a modern case. Paul McCartney dreamed the melody for Yesterday, woke up and wrote a classic. Jung would say the collective unconscious gave him a timeless gift. Have your dreams ever brought you something eternal? Here's a cultural reflection. In Japan, the Baku eats nightmares. Jung would see it as the unconscious clearing your burdens. Ever had a dream that freed you from something heavy? It might be your unconscious guarding you. Another story. Jung dreamed of a golden bird before diving into alchemical symbols. He saw it as the self pointing away. Have your dreams ever given you a sign that led you? Let's go deeper. Jung talked about lucid dreams, when you know you're dreaming. Ever had one? He said it's your conscious and unconscious meeting. If you controlled a dream, what shifted? It's the self handing you the reins. 17th tip. Look back. Dreams sometimes drag up forgotten memories, an old house, a vague face. Jung saw this as the unconscious rescuing what you buried. Ever dreamed of something that rekindled the past? 18th tip. Find balance. Dreamed of chaos? It might be your unconscious craving order. Dreamed of boredom? Maybe you need adventure. Jung saw dreams as the psyche's scales. What are yours balancing? Here's a long final example. You dream you're in a cave with an underground river and a light ahead. You wake intrigued. Jung would say the cave is your unconscious, the river emotion, the light the self. Write it down, talk to it, ask the light what it wants to show. Maybe it's a purpose you're dodging. What's this dream calling you to do? Think of literature. Kafka dreamed of oppressive worlds and wrote masterpieces. Jung would say he voiced the collective shadow. Have your dreams ever inspired you to create something unique? Here's a fact. 2024 Stanford studies show intense dreams boost emotional resilience. Jung was right. They ready us for what's ahead. Have your dreams ever toughened you up? 19th tip. Watch others. Dreamed of someone you haven't seen in years? Jung would say it's an archetype or shadow projection. Ask, what does this person mirror in me? Ever seen a reflection in your dream faces? 20th tip. Celebrate dreams. Jung saw them as soul art. Don't toss them aside. Take a moment to thank your unconscious for speaking. Ever felt grateful for a dream? It's the start of a partnership with it. So, what are dreams, really? For Jung, they're the voice of what you bury and what you could reach. They're wild, wise, chaotic, healing. Ever felt a dream change you, even just a bit? Let's close with an invitation. This week, dive into a dream. Write it, question it, feel it. Share in the comments. What dream opened your eyes? What truth did it force you to face? Jung gave us the map. The path is yours. Carl Jung showed us dreams aren't just whims. They're your unconscious screaming what you won't admit. They reveal, guide, heal. If this journey moves you, subscribe, because dreams don't stop, and neither do we. See you soon.